Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, the time has finally arrived. NBA playoff basketball is just around the corner. This upcoming weekend, the playoffs are set to get underway. First, we got the hors d'oeuvre before the main dish. The NBA play-in tournament is going to be taking place this whole week. On Tuesday, we got 2 games. Wednesday, the next 2, and the finals will be taking place on Friday. The first batch of games, guys, we got the Pelicans in New Orleans taking on the Lakers. The winner will get the 7th seed in the Western Conference. In our second game, we got the Golden State Warriors in Sacramento taking on the Kings. The winner will go to the final round on Friday, try to wrap up the 8th seed. The loser will go fishing. That's what's going to happen, guys. Tomorrow, we got our next batch of games. We got Miami in Philadelphia. And we also got the Chicago Bulls at home taking on the Hawks. We'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. First thing first, though, guys, let's talk about the first 2 games of this play-in tournament. See if we can make some money on this Tuesday and pick up some momentum, guys, before the real action, which begins on the weekend, the NBA playoffs. So let's check out the first 2 games, guys, see if we make some money. Let's go. All right, guys, in our first game of the night, we got the LA Lakers in New Orleans taking on the Pelicans. The 7th place in the West, New Orleans Pelicans, taking on the 8th place in the West, LA Lakers. The winner of this game will get the 7th seed and take on the Denver Nuggets over the weekend. The loser will have a second opportunity with home court advantage on Friday. We'll take on the winner of the Golden State Sacramento game. So this is not a knockout game, even though, guys, of course, it is still very important. I don't think either one of these teams will want to put themselves in a position to play a knockout game. Now, I'm also not going to focus on recent form from the regular season because I don't think it's of any significance, guys. This is going to be a completely different ballgame. We're going to have a playoff atmosphere in New Orleans. What we can look at is the season series, the matchup, how these teams match up with each other. The Lakers won 3 out of the 4 games that they've played, and all 4 games, guys, were blowouts. All 4 games were blowouts. None of the games were close. Actually, the closest score between these 2 teams was just a couple of days ago, where the Lakers won that by 16. So when the team wins, guys, when these 2 teams match up, when the team wins, they usually win running away. Another thing that we need to look at is the injury report. What's going on in the injury report? We see the Pelicans are pretty much at full strength. They did get Brandon Ingram back in the last game of the regular season. He had limited minutes in that game. I just read a statement from Willie Green. He said they're going to take those minutes restrictions away from Brandon Ingram, so he's going to get a lot more minutes in this ball game. The Lakers pretty much going to be at full strength. Everyone that's played the last couple weeks of the season is going to be available, even though Anthony Davis did kind of tweak his back in that game. When they asked him about it at the end of the game a couple of nights ago, he said there's no question that he's going to be in the lineup. And just taking a look at the line, guide, the Pelicans favored by just 1. I had them as a 2.5 point favorite. Obviously, guys, Anthony Davis is going to be expected to play. Now, guys, in this game, I'm going to keep going with the trend. Keep going with the trend. The matchup, the season series matchup, seems to be favoring the Lakers. They've won 3 out of the 4 games. I see no reason that they don't win this game either. I'm going to take him here with the +1. This is going to be my first pick of the night. All right, in our second and final game of the night, we got the Golden State Warriors in Sacramento taking on the Kings. The Golden State Warriors are 2.5 point road favorites in this game. I had them favored by 1.5 points. Like I said, guys, not going to pay too much attention to recent form for the regular season. It is irrelevant. I am going to look at the season series between these 2 teams. 2-2, the teams split. Golden State won the first 2 games. Sacramento won the final 2. What's interesting, guys, is in 3 out of those 4 games, they were decided by a single point, which means these 2 teams, when they go at it, goes down to the wire. Very exciting games. If you guys recall last year what happened, these 2 teams played in the playoffs. 7-game series. Golden State won on the road, eliminated the Sacramento Kings. This is definitely going to be on the Sacramento Kings' mind. This is going to be a topic of discussion definitely in the locker room. They're going to be looking for some revenge. The Golden State Warriors, on the other hand, they're going to try to keep the dynasty alive, give it one last shot, guys. If they fail, I think that's pretty much going to be it. I don't think they're going to pay Klay Thompson in the offseason. So they might break the whole thing up over here. So this is an extremely important game, guys. This could be the last game of the Golden State Warriors dynasty. I think the reason why the number is where it's at, Golden State favored by 2.5 points. Now, in the injury report, Sacramento struggling with a couple of very important players, guys, out. Malik Monk, of course, the most important player, and also Kevin Huerter, 2 extremely important players from the Sacramento Kings lineup. The reason why the Kings slipped in the Western Conference standings, they were much higher, guys, but the last few weeks of the regular season, they just could not get the results that they needed without those 2 players. Golden State Warriors not much better themselves, guys. Steve Kerr has played so many different starting lineups. He's been trying to find the right formula, guys, to get things together. He just hasn't really been able to find it. The reason why the Golden State Warriors are 10th in the West, they are 10th for a reason, did not play that well overall this year. Personally, guys, in this game, it is extremely hard to bet against the Warriors and the whole dynasty being on the line here, but I just can't see it, guys. I think Sacramento does have the advantage in this game. So here, I'm still not decided overall if I'm going to bet this game. I do like Sacramento here with the +2.5, or I might pass completely here, but my lean definitely is on Sacramento and the points. And these are my thoughts and my 2 picks for the first day of the NBA play-in tournament, guys. Let's do a quick recap. I'm going to take the Lakers with the +1 in the first game. My favorite out of the 2 plays, guys, I think LeBron, AD, and the rest of the guys will get the job done in New Orleans. Like I said, they have owned the Pelicans this year, 3-1 the season series, and they just beat them a couple of nights ago. I see no reason why they can't do the same thing once again. Taking the Lakers there. In the second game, guys, since it is a lean on Sacramento, like I said, it is tough to bet against the Golden State Warriors. And the last game of the dynasty. What I'm going to do, guys, in that game, I'm probably going to wait and see if either one of the 2 teams can jump out to an early lead, a big lead, maybe 8, 9, 10 points, get a better number on either side. Like I said, 3 out of the 4 games have gone down to the wire, been decided by a point. I'm going to try to look for a live bet, a bigger number, +5.5, 6.5, if I can. Either way, I expect this game to also go down to the wire. This is probably going to be my strategy in that game. If I don't get that number, early in the first half, I'm probably just going to completely stay away from that. This is what I'm going to be doing, guys, first day of the play-in tournament. Like I said, tomorrow, the next couple of games, guys, we got Miami in Philadelphia, and we also got Atlanta in Chicago. That's going to be in tomorrow's video. And with that, guys, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I'm going to wish you all good luck on your plays, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a good one. Later.